lover. Whenever the sunny days end, and whatever the weather, we have each other, and that's how the story will end. Well, I'll be your shade tree in summer, if you'll be my fire when it's cold. And whatever the season, well, we'll keep on breathing, 'cause we'll have each other to hold. And I'll hold you, and I'll sing. I wanna love you forever, I do. I wanna spend all of my days with you. We'll carry your burden, be the wind that your back. Well, I wanna spend my forever, forever like that.
Do you have nails?
Just trimmed it this morning.
I might pass this off to you to open for me in the ceremony.
Why is it like well, there's a little thing.
Okay. There's a magnet on it. Yep, yeah, exactly.
But I just trimmed them so like kind of hurt.
This is a song that we'll sing. I'll hold you, and I'll sing. I wanna love you forever, I do. I wanna spend all of my days with you. Carry your burden, be the wind that your back. Well, I wanna spend my forever. When the rain comes, I'll be your shelter.
Can I create a little tab so I can get this
When the wind blows, love will be together. When the storms they rise, well, I'll be right there by your side. I'll hold you, and I'll sing. I wanna love you forever, I do. I wanna spend all of my days with you. Carry your burden, be the wind that your back. Well, I wanna spend my forever. When the rain comes, I'll be your shelter. When the wind
You and me, we're in a club now.
love will be together. When the storms they rise, well, I'll be right there by your side.
This one looks so pretty. I think it's pretty.
Love you forever, I do. I'm gonna spend all of my days with you. We'll carry your burden, be the wind that your back. Well, I'm gonna spend my forever, forever like that.
Babe, it is the morning of the rest of our lives.
Please stand.
You gonna tell me when to turn around? You gotta watch Robin though.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Michael Schisler and Susan Korgel. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
We do. We do.
Thank you, Councilman.
Right.
Shake his hand.
Sorry. From grip.
Take the gift. Zdrowie. Na zdrowie.
Enjoy it. Right now.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait a minute. I knew it!
Here, just in case you need. Ah, perfect.
Do it to him. He's the one who iced me. He's the one who iced me. It's empty. You can't drink it. Do you want to take it?
Do you want to say?
We did not plan this at all. I've been known for.
Please be seated. I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here today. Today we have come together to witness the joining of these two lives. They met each other, fell in love, and are finalizing it today with their wedding. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage. That blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream, and love. True love will follow forever and ever, so treasure your love. But today is also a celebration for the rest of us, for it is a pleasure for us to witness true love in person and to participate in the union of two people so perfectly suited for each other, and also to have a couple cocktails in the process. I'd like to share with you a brief love story. A few years ago, two people met online on Plenty of Fish. After chatting about their interests, they decided to meet quickly. Soon, a rendezvous at Graffiti Junction was planned. One took fireball shots to prepare. One ate 4,000 calories worth of food. Needless to say, the person who ate that much didn't eat at the rendezvous. What a weirdo. It was here a relationship began to form. One learned of their date's work in the radio industry. One learned of their date's work selling windmills to mini golf courses. Only one of these is actually true. I'll let you guys figure that one out. After some time, a second date was planned for Relax Grill, where in fact they did finally get to share a meal together. From here, it would go on to World of Beer, where he would ask her to be his girlfriend. She would not respond until 1 a.m. at a party a few days later. And at this party, he would go on to read a poem about her eyes being blue, only to find out that her eyes are in fact green.
The gray-blue. Come on.
Fast forward a few more months, and he finally decides to tell her that he loves her at Hallowscream. Again, she doesn't respond for another week. Years later, they decide to go to Paris, and it is here that he decides to propose. She asks if he is serious. And then when she finally realizes that he is, she says yes. That brings us to today, and in case any of you are wondering, this is the love story of Michael and Susan. And now they have prepared their own vows that they will read to each other.
Michael, 4 years ago, I would have never thought that I would meet the person who would change my life around. You're the most considerate and loving, hardworking man. You made me curious the moment you asked if you could be Maui and D'Artagnan's dad. And I knew you were the one when you would travel to visit my parents with me weekly. I adore the way you take care of our children and make sure that we have everything that we need. You're my best friend, my confidant. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you when life is easy and even more when life gets hard. I promise to be understanding, especially when I'm forced to watch Psych and Scrubs with you for the 1,000,000th time. I promise to be open to you with my fears, secrets, and dreams. I promise to support your goals and push you to be your best, like you do for me. And I promise to grow with you and be willing to change as we both change throughout life. My best friend, my travel buddy for life, my concert buddy, and my partner in crime. I promise to respect you and be faithful to you, and to love you for eternity in all the universes.
Had to follow that.
Yeah. Go for it.
Our day is finally here, and I couldn't be more happier. My conversations with my friends and coworkers at some point went from, don't worry, you have plenty of time to plan your wedding, to, oh my God, it's so close, are you ready, any cold feet? And honestly, not once did I ever feel nervous about you. I'm glad the love of my life is you, and today I'm happy to finally be able to call you my wife. You make me my best me, and I've experienced many first times with you that I couldn't imagine experiencing with anyone else. Being a cat daddy to our 2 kids, traveling the world even just to see a concert, buying a house, and of course, a worldwide pandemic. As you know, I recently had to record a bit for your station's morning show. It reminded me that marriage isn't going to be perfect, and we are going to have challenges and fights, but that just makes the good parts even better. And I can't wait to face both the good and the bad with you for the rest of my life. I'm so glad I found someone, for some reason, wants to do the same with me. I love you. Promise I wouldn't cry.
Best man have the rings?
Sure does. You figured it out.
Finally figured out how to use the seashell. There are 3 rings of marriage: the engagement ring,
Impossible to open.
the wedding ring, and the suffering. Oh my God. We all hope that the latter can be kept to a minimum. Michael and Susan will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. In fact, Webster's dictionary defines wedding as the fusing of 2 metals by a hot torch.
Yes.
I think you guys are 2 metals. Gold medals. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. Michael, please repeat after me. I, Michael.
I, Michael.
Take you, Susan.
Take you, Susan.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Take my lawful wedded wife.
You want to try that again?
No, please.
I promise to love.
I promise to love.
And cherish you.
And cherish you.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For richer, for poor.
For richer or poor.
For better, for worse.
For better or worse.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Please respond, I do.
I do.
Take that. Put it on our finger and repeat after me. With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed. I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All the way on? Okay.
It's just a tip.
All right.
I still never do just tip. I should have listened.
All right, Susan, you ready? Repeat after me. I, Susan,
I, Susan,
take you, Michael,
take you, Michael,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I promise to love
I promise to love
and cherish you
and cherish you
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Please respond, I do.
I do.
Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
All the way on. There we go. You've just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of the ring. There is no turning back now. I didn't tell you that before we started this, did I? And now Michael and Susan will join together for a unity ceremony.
So this relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand. The two sands represent the two families and, of course, your cats. As the two containers of sand are poured into the third, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. You're good. And now more than ever before, as the sands combine together, what Susan stays Susan's, and what once was Michael's now becomes Susan's. To make your relationship work is going to take a lot of love, and to continue to date each other. Always remember, happy wife equals happy life. I'm sorry, Mike, nothing rhymes with husband. That's what married life is all about. Now, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Michael, you may now kiss the girl. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael Schisler. So let's go have a party.
She looked amazing. She was so beautiful. I was told she looked beautiful, and it just didn't do justice until I saw her.
Good. How about him? Now, when you saw him, what'd you think?
Oh, the most handsome man on earth. And I was that lucky. I was that fish.
How was that? Yeah.
What's up? I'm sorry?
The drink. Yeah.
The drink out there? Oh, I regret it every time I do it.
I don't know where to put my hand. All of a sudden, I got you.
While our lives keep on twisting and turning like I think it's twist and turn.
They're all white. They're all white.
I need you.
Yeah, I got you. Yes, it's gonna be a while.
I know.
I think it's twist and turn.
Give me the Dame D'Artagnan. Do you want a Dame D'Artagnan?
Look at your beautiful little blue eyes. Look, the horse's beautiful blue eyes.
Oh, hey.
Sorry. Not my fault. Here, you say hi to him now. Exactly what I thought he would.
I'm sure you're very flavorful today.
He's kissing you.
Guys, look at me. Susie, little smile. There you go. It's so cute. Wait till you see these. Very nice. Look at one more time, guys. Right here for me. Beautiful, you too. And one more smile, Susie. There you go. Michael, nice. Stay right there. One more. Love it, Susie. That is cool right there. Michael. Guys, looking right at me right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bring in the wedding party and, of course, the bride and groom. We saw him, we love him, he did a great job. He's the officiant. That's Joey, ladies and gentlemen. Our matron of honor, Zelina. Our maid of honor, Kristen. And now the bridesmaids, Jennifer, Jessica, Lauren, and Sasha. Our flower girl, Robin, and the ushers, Robert and Dominic. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, his husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Kissler. All right, the bride and groom have picked a very special song they would like to be the first song to dance to as husband and wife.
They read you Cinderella, you hoped it would come true. And one day a Prince Charming would come rescue you. You like romantic movies, and you never will forget the way you felt when Romeo kissed Juliet. And all this time that you've been waiting, you have to wait no more. I can love you like that. I will make you my world. Move heaven and earth. If you were my girl, I would give you my heart. Be all that you need. Show you your everything and touch you to me. If you give me a chance, I can love you like that. Yeah, if you want tenderness, I got tenderness. And see through to the bottom of you. If you want I can love you, girl. I can love you. I can love you like that.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Kissler. All right, we need Michael's mom to the dance floor real quickly for the mother-son dance.
I just want to thank everybody for being here on this amazing day to celebrate the rest of our lives. And understand a lot of people came far and wide and even close. We appreciate everything you've done to get here.
And we can't wait to celebrate the rest of our lives with all of you in our lives, including the drinking that's going to happen here very shortly.
Cut off Eric right now. Just cut him off. But thank you so much.
Welcome, everyone. This is probably the largest public gathering we'll be having for some time. My name is AJ, and I am Michael's co-bestest mensch. There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, that person that will know and love them for the rest of their life. For Michael, that moment came about 15 years ago when he met me. Michael and I met in college. He was roommates with Sapero at the time. I remember distinctly that every time I'd see him, he was always wearing a Cubs shirt. For those of you who don't recognize him outside of one, this is what he looks like, not wearing a Cubs shirt. After college, we moved in together into a townhouse with 3 other people. So him and I were... You know who you are. So with this, him and I were officially roommates. This is a title that we most identify with. Not friends, roommates. No, not roommates. Oh, sorry, not roommates. It's living proximity associates. This is when we became really close. We both spent way too much time watching Scrubs and quoting it. We both had unyielding devotion to sports teams that just could not win for the life of them. And we were both horrible at getting dates. I'm actually 100% sure we lived together for as long as we did because the rest of our friends kept getting married and moving in with their girlfriends, and we were getting excited about seeing Ghostbusters in theater for the 30th year re-release. Then one day, something happened. We were at Castleberry at the time. He came home, very, very happy, and I asked him what was going on, what was new. He said, my dreams have finally come true. He got a job selling windmills. For those of you that don't know, he sells windmills. That was what Joey was referencing. That's the true one. And around that time, Susie entered his life. And I really, truly knew that she was special very early on. I really did. For one thing, he got very into cats all of a sudden. He was always a dog person. He loved dogs, and all of a sudden, he was obsessing over cats out of nowhere. I lost my spot. 2, she just seemed to really get him early on. For those that may not know Michael, he can be argumentative at times, opinionated. But Susie got it, she embraced it, and you gave it right back to him, which I loved. To Susie, I say thank you very much for taking care of my friend. He's in the bestest of care with you. Sorry, not friend, roommate. To Michael, I love you like a brother, and I'm so happy that you finally met your wizard. So, toast, everybody. To Michael and Susie.
as we could get celebrities. All right. So I am totally going to wing this. This is my first wedding speech ever. This is the best way I could pay Schistler back. So my name is Mike, or Sapero as most know me. I've been, well, first before I get into all that, let's have a round of applause for Susie. She looks fantastic tonight. And Mike too, I guess. We can, let's keep it just a little bit. And thanks to all the family and friends that have come out, family especially, that have helped put this together. And thanks to Fran too. I've known you for so many years, and it's great to see you again. And you know, I want to honor Terry too. I know he couldn't be here with us today, and he would have been really proud. You know, wish he would have been here today. He would have been really proud and really happy for you, and really happy that, you know, Susie is with you too. So I want to honor him in that as well. I mean, Mike's always been a brother that I never had. I have one sister and never had a brother, but Mike's been the closest thing to that. I moved from New Jersey to Florida when I was 11 years old, and Mike was one of the first close friends that I had meeting in middle school. And it's safe to say we've gone through pretty much any memorable moment that I've had growing up. Mike's been a part of that. I can't imagine my life without him. There was one time in high school that I tried to pass as his brother because the resemblance is so strong, obviously. Fran, do you remember that? No? So we decided to skip school one day, or try to, and I called the high school administration office saying that I was his brother and I was pulling him out of school because we thought that would work so well, and it couldn't fail. It's a foolproof plan. Only to realize they decided, well, let's call your mom first and just make sure that this is legit. And they called the house to say, Mike's brother is here to pick him up, and that did not go so well. That plan was foiled very quickly. I mean, and like I said, Mike's been there for all of our, you know, through college and high school, through, you know, my wedding and graduations. I remember, you know, Sammy, who was so close to us too, our dog. He was with me when we had to put him down, and we were just both crying our eyes out because we were so close to him, and Mike has always been there when I needed it most, so I always appreciated that. Thanks, buddy. One thing I'll always remember, too, is that we were kids, and we used to use AOL Instant Messenger, if anybody remembers that. I'm only 36, by the way. But I remember one time we were talking about who knows what, and one of the things Mike told me, I mean, keep in mind, we were probably 13, 14 years old, and Mike says, we're going to be one of those people, one of those guys that are friends till we get older. And to say that when we were that young and to know each other when we did, even I took that in and I was like, he's right. We're going to know each other for our whole lives, and we're going to go through so many things together, and we have. So our friendship has meant the world to me. And I'm so happy that you met Susie, because your world and everything that you've gone through, you deserve someone like Susie. You bring so much happiness to him, and I can see it. So I'm so proud of him, and I'm so happy for you guys. So I wish you nothing but a lifetime of happiness, fun, laughter, and I couldn't have asked for anything better for the both of you. So let's raise a glass to them. Congratulations. That's wishes.
just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. The phone rings in the car. The wife is working hard. She's running late tonight again. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta work to feed the soul.
Hello? Hi. Okay. I am on. Thank you, Heather. Hi, everybody. My name is Kristen Causey, and I'm Susie's best friend. And we've known each other since we were 17 years old and have made many, many memories together. As well, this is my first speech. She's already made 2 speeches at both my weddings, so it's the least I can do to be here. I'm glad you made the right decision the first time. So we can only do this once. But it's been a really fun year, and I couldn't imagine doing this for anybody else, so I'm really honored to be here. So let me get into the little speech I wrote here. Hopefully it's as good as your guys' speech. Sweet and simple, to the point. Okay. So, Susie, I remember it like it was yesterday when you called me and told me you found your Michael. I was so excited because not only did my best friend find the man who was going to share in all of our shenanigans and our chaos that we live in every day, and have so much fun with the cats and everything, but you also have a boyfriend at the time named Michael, and so did I. So we both had these amazing Michaels in our life, so we celebrated together about how we both had a Michael. And we couldn't be happier. And I couldn't be happier for you guys. Michael, you're amazing. So thank you for making my best friend happy. So, okay. So again, it's an absolute honor to be here in your wedding and stand by your side while you trade your tail for a veil. And I'm so glad you have found each other, and the love I've seen you grow between the both of you has been amazing to watch. The moment I met Michael, I knew that you two were meant to be together, just like Ariel and Eric, like on the cake, you guys. If you don't know who Ariel and Eric is, and if you don't know, this is a Disney-themed wedding. So I wish you both nothing but happily ever after and a whole new world of marriage. So there's my Disney reference. Ching! All right, now the toast. To Susie and Michael, and a happily ever after in a whole new world. Thank you.
Listen to me. The human world, it's a myth. Down here on the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, it's hot 'cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they in for a worse fate. One day when the boss get hungry, yes, you go beyond the prey. But oh, under the sea, nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee.
Hello? Hello? Woo!
My name is Joanna. Susan's favorite sister.
Yeah, her only sister.
First off, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to celebrate my sister's wedding and my new brother-in-law. So happy for them, right? So, thank you so much. I'm going to wing this. Like completely wing it because I didn't write anything. Sorry, so it's just gonna come out of my mouth, but I've known Susan all my life. 38 years, 39 years, whatever. You know, we've been sisters forever. So when she first came out, you know, I was a little jealous. I tried to hide her in the closet from my parents. It didn't work. I got in trouble for that. But I mean, it's my sister. We've been through good and bad together. We've had our ups and downs together. But I have to say, I wouldn't pick anyone else in this life to go through with her. That being said, my parents got sick a little while ago, and she's the only one that stood by my side along with my husband, and we've been through the hardest, but we've got through, and we're still moving forward, and I can't be more proud of having someone like her in my life. She's my best friend. She's my teammate. We're two peas in a pod. We're always by each other's sides, no matter what happens, good and bad. So when Michael came into her life, I knew that was the one. I knew he was the one. I don't know, there was just something about him. That nasty squiggle that he does. And, you know, he's just Michael. And, you know, I just think that they belong together. They're just meant to be together. They're goofy together. You know, I just knew it from the beginning. So it's been a couple years, but it's about time. Anyway, I'm really happy for you two, and I'm so proud of you two. You finally found each other. You finally found the one, and Michael, you found the one. I just want to wish, on behalf of me and my whole entire family, we wish you guys the best in everything. You have our blessing, you always have. Lots and lots of kids. Get ready. Lots of cats. Woo! Lots of meows, and just the best for both of you. May God bless your marriage. May God bless you both. I love you both.
You guys can take your seats right there. Just some quick questions. Susie, if you can take off one of your shoes and hand it to Michael, Michael, if you can take off one of your shoes and hand it to Susie. It's a very simple game. I'll ask you a question, and if you think it applies to you, you will put your or her shoe or his shoe, respectively, in the air. So if I said, which one of you is a male? Which one of you is a Susie? Which one of you is a female? That's how it works. Are you ready?
I raise it from
Who made the first move? Hey, that's great. Who paid on the first date?
Sorry?
Who paid on the first date? Who proposed? Who's more romantic? You get the right one so far. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Which one of you is a better driver? Who's more likely to talk their way out of a speeding ticket? Who's better when it comes to directions? Which one of you is the better cook? Which one of you is a pickier eater? A pickier eater. Who handles the groceries? Who's a better tipper? Who's more likely to steal all the covers on a cold night? Who snores louder? Who's more likely to say something embarrassing in their sleep? Who wakes up first? Who sleeps later? Who's the better shower singer? This is a great one. Who's who spends more time on their phone? Neither one of you.
Oh, okay.
Who's more likely to start an argument? Both raise your hands on that one. Who's more likely to finish the argument? Who's more likely to max out a credit card?
Too much you save everybody, right?
Who's clumsier? Who's messier? Who's more dramatic? Who's more athletic? Who's more likely to scream at the sight of a spider? Who loves cats more? Really? Match made in heaven. Who has better style dressing? Who does the dishes more? Who's the bigger party animal? And the final one, who loves who the most? Awesome. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for All right, we have two more formalities that we have to do real quick. First is the cake cutting. So if we can get you guys over to the cake, and then you just feed each other, we're going to see if it's going to be nice or if it's going to be messy. Your tables is a drum roll. Here we go, drum roll. The cake is officially cut, ladies and gentlemen. Now comes the feeding. And they were nice to each other, and now they're not nice to each other. All right, here we go. We're going to get this picture. Then the photographer's going to move us up a little bit closer, so hold on one sec. Here we go. Everybody say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Everyone say Susie. 1, 2, 3. Susie. Everyone say Michael. 1, 2, 3. And let's do one crazy one. Whatever you want to do. Stick out your tongue, go crazy. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Are we good? Anything else? All right, ladies and gentlemen. The party has begun.
kickoff. We need all the single men to the dance floor, please.
Single guys, you guys can squeeze in tight around Susie here. All two of you. Are there any other single gentlemen here? We can hand the mic to Susie, she'll play it out. If you're engaged, that means you're not married. I believe CJ Robinson is not married. I'm single. I'm not married. It doesn't matter if you're single, if you're not married. You're not married. We need all the gentlemen who are single to the dance floor. Just give me one more call out. You guys are touching everything. Come on, let's come on. There we go, all the single gentlemen. All right, of course we have to get it first. Where's Mike? Rob and Rob. 1, 2, 3. Together, boy! And now it's time to get the garden.
It's not Shark Week.
So you have to turn face us, and then you can flick it over your shoulder. But face this way. Yeah, you can't. You don't want you to cheat. All right, so guys, here's the deal. One of you has to catch it. Get your hands out of your pockets. One of you has to catch it. Don't let them fall on the floor. That's horrible. All right, are we ready? Help me count them all. 1, 2, 3. Ladies, single ladies, if you're not married, single ladies, please to the dance floor. Those perfect here. Some of the ladies are running up here. They really want to get to this thing. Single ladies, single ladies. We'll give it some time. You can take later now. You're single and not a big team. If you guys can get in close, real close. Get in real close. We are going to make sure that the single ladies are out here. If you are engaged, that does not count. You are not allowed out here. You see anyone that you is single that's not up? We're good? Jessica, please come to the dance floor. You are stopping the entire reception waiting for you because you are single. By hiding, you thought you wouldn't be embarrassed. There's a single lady for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm friends with her. She's going to kick my butt. All right. So here's the deal, ladies. Unlike the man, I know all of you want to catch this, but there's no biting, no scratching, no punching, no fighting. We want a good, clean match, and one of you guys is going to catch it. All right, Susie, if you can face the other way and throw it, and everyone count it off 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to count this off for you. We want you to go the right way. Anybody else that that's the right music for it?
Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Chop, chop now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Chop, chop, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Come on. Chop, chop now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go how low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like it never gonna stop? Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Chop, chop, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Chop, chop now, y'all. Chop, chop again. Chop, chop now, y'all. Chop, chop again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Chop, chop now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 3 hops this time. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Chop, chop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very special exit. We're going to start our exit coming up in a minute. So this is the last call for alcohol, and this will be the last group song we have.
Let's
If you love Michael and Susie, you have to play this reindeer game. We're going to do the exit, but I need you guys to go down by where the ceremony was for the sparkler exit, okay? We can run.
I can't see half of you, but that's okay because I know you're here. And it kind of makes sense because when you're in other states and other cities, it's the same thing. And I'm so glad that you guys are here because of us. And there's no other reason. And aside from the theme parks that are closed and, you know, coronavirus. But, Corona!
What is that?
But, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for you guys all being here and spending our special day with us. It means the world to us, and we couldn't have thought of a more better day. And we have to thank Elaine and Heather and Chris and everybody who made this whole thing possible, because that was just kind of fantastic. Come on, guys. That was our happily ever after fireworks. All right? We made it happen, and we couldn't have done it without all of you, and we love you all so much. So thank you so much for being here tonight.